Hey, welcome back to Brand New Vegan. This is Chuck. You know, so many people tell me that they think eating vegan must be so boring. All these plants. Well, today I'm making vegan sloppy joes, and they are not boring, and that's so easy thanks to PlantPure's meal starter kits. I want to thank my friends Kim and Elson over at PlantPure for sending me some of their meal starters, and they said, Chuck, go to town, see what you can do with them. And I had no idea they'd be this easy to use. So I'm using a burger pack. I'm going to dump it in a bowl. That is couscous, it's oats, it's bulgur. So if you're gluten-free, probably not for you. But don't worry, they have other packs you can buy that are gluten-free. I'm going to add some hot boiling water. And that is it. I have burgers just like that. So simple. So I'm going to stir that up really good, make sure there's no dry pockets in the bottom, and let it sit for 10 minutes. It'll absorb a lot of that water, it'll firm up, and that's the base for the burgers. So I'm not going to make burgers, I'm going to spread it out flat on a baking sheet and make crumbles. So spread it out, make it as even as you can. About a half an inch thick, and you don't have to use a little wooden spoon like that. You can use a spatula, it's probably a lot easier. I love that spoon. Everybody has a favorite utensil, right? Yeah, so nothing fancy here, just make it flat and even, throw it in the oven. We're going to bake that for 15 minutes. When it comes out, I'm going to score it into half-inch rows and columns to make the crumbles. Sloppy Joe crumbles. And the oven's off, but I'm going to put this back in the oven to let it continue to dry out. And making those little ridges and cracks helps it dry out more. So 15 minutes or do it. While it's in the oven, you can go ahead and start on the onions. That's about a cup, a little over a cup of white onion. For sloppy joes, I always chop off some onions, some bell pepper, a little veggie broth so it doesn't stick, and I toss in a little garlic. And that's all the veggies I use. But you know the drill, break up any big pieces. Medium high, where I get those onions nice and soft. There's the bell pepper. Again, that's a 2-cup container, so that's a little less than a cup of bell pepper right there. And I love those containers. Those are Deli Containers. I have a bunch of them. They are a lifesaver for leftovers. I'll put a link down below, as well as the link to the recipe and the ingredients, the amounts, all that stuff, and Kim and Nelson's meal starters. And if you use code BNV through the month of May, you get an extra 5% off. So I added some garlic. And now I'm going to take that burger pack that's dried out. I'm going to roll it up there on that parchment paper. Makes it easy to carry over to the skillet. I'm going to dump that in. Nice and simple, just like that. Anybody can make this recipe. And it didn't take that long at all, not really. We're going to break up the crumbles into crumbles. Doesn't that look like hamburger? Again, that's oats and couscous and bulgur. Incredible. Good job, PlantPure. For the sauce, I'm using plain old tomato sauce. That's a 15-ounce can. No salt added. I'm going to mix it up really good. I'm also going to add some good old-fashioned yellow mustard. You know, hot dog mustard. Everybody has that in the fridge, right? About a tablespoon. I'm also going to use some vegan Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. It's vegan because it doesn't have anchovies. And Annie's is a popular brand. Most grocery stores have it. Just make sure it doesn't have anchovies. And I think I added a tablespoon of brown sugar too. If you don't want to do brown sugar, you can try maple syrup or agave, some kind of sweetener. And that's it. That's the whole recipe, guys. It's so simple. Some salt and pepper to taste. Good stuff. Speaking of taste, I did take a taste here. Check for salt. Might need it some more. So a little sprinkling of salt on top. For the buns, I found La Brea Bakery in California has oil-free buns. Those are French dinner rolls. Fred Meyer Safeway has them. And I hope you like the recipe. It's really good. If you do and you like this kind of stuff, make sure you do the YouTube stuff. Give me a thumbs up, a like, ring the bell, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time on Brand New Vegan. This is Chuck from Brand New Vegan. Thanks for watching.